Northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. And his first pass falls incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Blitz coming, Lamar. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down throw for Jackson. He's on the move. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Middle.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Caught by Flowers. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. A lot of mess on the move here. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established and into top gear right here early on.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Opening carry for Devon H. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down.
All right, come on.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have second and pretty long here. Now motion him out of the backfield.
Hey! 20, TX. Out!
Second and 13. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Tua now from the gun. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and third downs per down. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Tagovailoa throwing on fourth. He's got Smith. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Solo left Zion. Step. Set.
Here's Tua again. Getting out to his left. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Go ahead.
A tight end in motion now.
Hey! Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He fires one deep down the middle. And in for the Miami touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens driving. 2nd and 3 now. From the 42. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Looking for the back that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught for the first. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. H.N. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Devon H.N. with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Looking right, and he finds him. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down, here's Lamar. He finds Aguilar. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Complete Derrick Henry. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play fake, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Lamar throwing again. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down.
Hey, move.
Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Brings up 4th down.
Jackson's gonna go on 4th. Connects with Bateman. And he's brought down. They're gonna mark him at the 14. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're gonna see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. They're now set for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Hey, report. Sit on.
Play action. Here's Jackson. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Return starts from the goal line. He stopped on the return at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready. Number 1, high. High.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Looking for a target. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off. Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. H.N. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Aubrey puts it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
DC, ready?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready? Shut up.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 20. That's good.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Stays. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Shut up.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key.